What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, bringing you another MUT 16 Legendary video. Today we're looking at the San Diego Chargers. As always, let's try to get 50 likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel. We want 10,000 subs by the time Madden 16 comes out. I think we're right about that goal right now. And we actually might be able to hit it by the time this video gets released, so then I'll have to start setting our goal a little bit higher. But preemptive. If we hit 10,000 subs by the time this video comes out, thank you so much, guys. I fucking love you. So the premise of this video and this series is if EA were to release the top 5 legends for each franchise in the NFL for Madden Ultimate Team, it would not only increase the playability, because regardless of what team you cheer for, you would have a legend to, aspire to play with, some guys you want to get, instead of always having to play with the same 5 fucking legends that get released every goddamn year. This would also help create more revenue for EA's cash cow, which is Ultimate Team, because really they don't give a fuck about us players that love to play connected franchises. Pretty much almost all going towards MUT, so it is what it is. So looking at the San Diego Chargers, I believe, Jesus Christ, do they have any current MUT players right now? I don't know. Okay, like I said, I'm doing this off the top of the dome. There's a Kellen Winslow. I'm not sure if he actually has a card or not. I'm so unprofessional. For Kellen Winslow, I'm pretty sure he actually does have a card. Hall of Famer, 6,700 career receiving yards to go along with 45 career receiving touchdowns. Fuck, I'm really annoyed that I can't remember if he has a card or not. You'll see in the video. If it looks like I custom made it, he doesn't have a card. If he does have a card, it'll be there. But Kellen Winslow is one of the most, notable tight ends in history. I say it's pretty much him and Tony Gonzalez are at the top of most people's top 5 tight end lists of all time. He has that, what was that one game against Miami, I believe it was, where he pretty much had to get carried off the field because he was just literally did everything. Really one of the first premier pass catching tight ends in the history of the league. His son, I'm a soldier, I'm a fucking soldier. Not so much, but the senior of the Kellen Winslows was an absolute freak beast at tight end. Going to number 2, this is a fucking no-brainer. That is LT, my generation's LT, not the overall LT, which is Lawrence Taylor, but my generation's LT was Ladainian Tomlinson. The greatest running back since I've been watching football statistically. I think AP personally is is the best running back I've ever seen in my life. But statistically, no one did it like LT. In 2006 was the first year that I started playing fantasy football, my rookie year. Of course, I get to pick LT. He had 28 touchdowns that year, single-handedly won me my first ever league. He was a 5-time Pro Bowler, just shy of 14,000 career rushing yards, 145 career rushing touchdowns, 2006 NFL MVP. It's LT, baby, LT. A lot can be said about his playoff performances. He seemed to get hurt every time the Chargers would make the playoffs. But for the regular season, he was a Peyton Manning of the regular season for running backs. Was statistically always on fire. And how could we have LT at number 2 without having this guy at number 3? Somewhat of a controversial pick. If you're a Chargers fan, you might go, oh my god, there's better guys to pick than that. But fuck it. I'm going Lorenzo Neal at fullback. Lorenzo Neal is one of the most underrated players during the Chargers, window of being a Super Bowl contender when LT was on fire. Lorenzo Neal single-handedly would help LT get to rushing, all the rushing touchdowns and rushing records that he got. One of the best pure blocking fullbacks that I've ever seen. A little one-dimensional. He's obviously was pretty average catcher. Was nothing, no Marcel Reese or nothing like that, or Michael Tolbert at regards to being able to catch the ball and stuff. But this guy is a fucking bulldozer, fucking real, like a road grader, just clear and holes through LT. So you have to throw in Lorenzo Neal. I think that would be a fun MUT card, just because there's not really any good blocking fullbacks. You might get Mike Allstott, Franco Harris, guys like that. They're predominantly run first fullback options. Throw Lorenzo O'Neal in there, you get your lead blocker. You pretty much got another fucking guard blocking for you. Going to number 4 is going to be Lance Alworth. Had to go real deep. Not super familiar with him, but if you're a Charger fan, you probably know who he is. Back in the olden days, was one of the best wide receivers, a Hall of Famer, 7-time Pro Bowler, 10,000 career receiving yards, as well as 85 career receiving touchdowns. So we had to throw him in here. Don't know a whole lot about him, if I'm being honest with you. A little bit before my time, I think he was like in the 60s or some shit like that. But I figured I'd throw his card in here. And at number 5, we're going with the current Hall of Fame nomination, or I guess not nomination, he is going in the Hall of Fame, and that's going to be Junior Seau, one of the most iconic linebackers of all time, 12-time Pro Bowler, I said going in the Hall of Fame, 1,500 career tackles to go along with 56.5 career sacks. Real tragic ending to the end of his career where I believe he committed suicide or something like that. But Junior Seau's always a beast, so that's why we have him here. As always, guys, that is pretty much the video. Top 5 legends for the Chargers. 50 likes. Peace out.